Have you ever looked at a pond that just doesn't look right? Maybe it smells a little funny, maybe it's not the right color, maybe it's by a factory. How do you know if it's safe to drink? How do you know if it's unhealthy? How do you know how it will affect the environment?
Hi, my name is Sarah Poplin, and I'm an undergrad at the University of Arizona.
This year, I've been working in a lab that studies water samples to measure man-made chemicals that might harm ecosystems. We collect samples from different places, from ponds to farms around the U.S. My work revolves around chemicals that harm hormone systems in animals. Some chemicals have been linked to organ failure, cancer, and other deadly diseases. Bisphenol A, or BPA, is a chemical that is present in plastics and some resins. First made in 1905, BPA can now be found in a range of products, from CDs, water bottles, lenses, adhesives. While the FDA permits BPA in some products, this does not stop BPA from leaking into water sources. Bisphenol S, or BPS, is very similar to BPA, with only a few atoms different. It was introduced in industry to reduce the need for BPA. However, early research indicates that BPS and BPA have very similar hormone-disrupting properties. BPA and BPS are not easily broken down in water treatment plants and are fairly stable. This makes a dangerous combination for the environment and may lead to serious consequences. What do? I work in the Arizona Laboratory for Emerging Contaminates, where I use instruments to detect and measure the amount of these chemicals. The instruments I use measure mass of different compounds to distinguish and identify them. I use two different instruments that have two different forms of separation. The first one uses polarity to separate molecules. This property can be seen when you mix oil and water. Water and oil have different polarities and they do not mix. Water is polar and oil is nonpolar. If you introduce another compound to these liquids, you can see relatively how polar or nonpolar it is by how well it mixes with the other. This technique is called liquid chromatography. This instrument uses boiling points of molecules to help separate them. This is called gas chromatography.
This competition is really important to me because it gives me another platform to talk about something I'm really passionate about. If more people knew about the impact of purchased products on the environment, we could make a significant difference. If I won Chem Champs, I would continue spreading my message of environmental consciousness and how taking small steps can make a big difference. Thank you.